with that being said, this is our first ever event, and I appreciate every single one of you for showing up. And we're gonna get this going. So, our first speaker and our moderator is actually somebody that's taken a huge role in my journey. He was one of the first people to pour into me, and he's genuinely somebody that believes that when you learn something valuable, you share it. So he's somebody that always wants you to push to your full potential, but also remind you that when you work hard, you play hard. He leads one of the top 1% mortgage teams and did over $85 million in production last year. So please help me welcome the one and only Tony Pelayo.
When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees, I wanna take you there.
Pop the turkey.
Midnight hour, I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees, I wanna take you.
To other people, and I was like, hell no. I'm way too busy, and now I'm so glad you always push me to the max, even though sometimes I hate it. But that being said, I'm gonna hand you the mic.
Wow, no pressure. It's hard to follow Angelica. Whew, I'll be honest with you, I'm so nervous right now, I feel like I ate sand. So I'm gonna give it my best to give you guys as much value as I possibly can. When this event came together, Angelica and I were sitting at Starbucks, and we were trying to figure out a way for her to recruit 5 agents into her Ontario office. And then we were like, all right, well, we can just do like a little lunch and learn. Our brand's together, almost 100,000 followers. We're gonna get people, and it'll be something cool, something intimate. But then it started to develop this idea where you're all here today of Media to Millions. And I'm a firm believer that as you embark on your career, God is gonna open doors for you, and it's up to you if you're gonna walk through them. And that's about how this event came about. When we went to go tour a space that was 100 people, I think we both felt it. We were like, nah, it doesn't.
That was my fault.
It's all good. You gotta press the
Round of
on
applause for James.
Yeah.
Are you starting your speech?
Yeah, I was in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think before you do, I think energy's a little bit low.
Oh shit.
I think
If I wasn't nervous enough, she'd just cut me midway.
I want to do left versus right. Whoever is not the loudest doesn't get lunch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, you can start.
Hey, my side over here, hey, we need a win because I got a Cabo trip on the line. All right? I got a Cabo trip. I need y'all right now. All right? In 3, 2, 1, let's go! Y'all in trouble. Y'all don't even have to try.
That was good. I don't think we want to see T-Man in a bikini. So I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Please scream like you're in a plane that's crashing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go! All right, stage is yours, Tony.
That's tough. That's tough. I might have lost a trip to Cabo. All right, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, when Angelica and I walked through those doors, however they got opened, where's Mel? Where's Mel? Right there. Mel opened the doors to this room and we were like, yep, this is it. We posted stories and we started to grow organically. Registration started to pour in and then we're like, oh damn, we might be onto something. And this event started to come together organically through social media and through branding, no paid advertising. We just had a vision that started to come to light as we took steps forward. And then our amazing sponsors started to reach out. And it just kept going and going, and we got to our amazing panelists. And I was just gonna moderate, but then enough people convinced me to take 10 minutes to embarrass myself, so here we go. And so, as I thought about how I wanted to give you guys value and what I could possibly do, it was very interesting. One of my buddies, Jerry Conte, I don't know if he's here, he runs a private equity firm. He said, how much are you charging for the event? I said, it's free. He goes, oh, you have a charity event. I was like, well, we'll figure it out as it comes about. And so, in the vision of what we wanted to create was we wanted to pay you back for the time you invested in us by coming to this event. And to the speakers and the panelists who took weeks to prepare their speech, who took weeks to pick their right outfit. I know the girls were getting lashes done yesterday. I was shaving my head, but you can't see. But it's about time. It's the biggest investment you can make, and all of you have decided to invest in yourself. And our panelists and our speakers and our keynotes have chosen to invest in all of you. And so I've been to maybe close to 100 of these conferences out of state, locally, and I wanted to start by giving you an opportunity to maximize your time here. And this is how I do it, because there's going to be a lot of information given to you today. The first thing I identify is we want to pick one thing that I can implement when I walk out those doors. I saw Gary Vee speak. I ran out of that room and I went up to my hotel room. I went on Amazon, I bought the most expensive camera. And then I found out I didn't know how to use it. So number two, what am I going to implement within 3 to 6 months? Well, for me it was, I don't know how to use a camera and I don't know how to edit, so I got to solve for that. So I went on Upwork.com. I hired some guy in the Philippines, and he started to create static posts for me, and he goes, you're not good enough for that camera, buddy. But we'll figure it out. And number three, take away something that you're going to implement in your business within the next 12 months. For me, it was hiring James Watson, my content strategist. Let's go, James. And so, I would love for all of you to look at today and use today as a benchmark for where you're going to take your careers. Because all of you are here with a common goal: to build a brand, to build a business, to build a social media following that is AI proof, that is Zillow proof, that is Realtor.com proof, that is Fortune 500 proof. All of you are here because you want to become the de facto standard. You want to be the person that they think of if someone says Realtor. If anybody says Realtor in Shish's network, they're thinking Shish. They're thinking Shish before Zillow. If someone thinks about mortgages, they better be thinking about me. And so, I want to get you guys in the right frame of mind. I need a volunteer. There's two options. I can do this by myself, or I can do this with a volunteer. But before you guys rush the stage, I was told that there's two things you never ask people: their weight and their age. And I'm 250 and 36. Don't bring a scale. I promise. Give or take 5 pounds. All right, I need a volunteer who's going to come up here and run an experiment with me. All right, boom. Let's go. James, where's the... Right here? All right, do me a favor. All of you have pens and a notepad in front of you. If you don't have a notepad in front of you, beg your neighbor for a piece of paper. I swear I ate sand earlier. Glad I don't live in Orange County, or I'd be real sandy. What's your name?
Alice. Alice Garcia.
I love it. Alice, what do you do?
I'm in the military. I've served 16 years.
Woo! Can we get a round of applause for Alice? Let's fucking go. Thank you for your service. God damn, I wasn't expecting that. All right. Well, just got upstaged, but all right. We'll do our best. I need you to pick your favorite color. There's only pink and purple. All right, everyone hold your pen in your right or left hand, whichever hand you use. Can you do me a favor? Can you write a 0 here? Can you guys do me a favor? Can you write an 80 on this side? And then somewhere right here in the middle, can you draw a 40? All right, can you draw a straight line connecting them? All right, now this is where it gets tricky, guys. I love that. I'm 36, so I would be like real close to 40 right here. Where's your age?
35.
35? You're gonna be right here with me, right? Yeah, we doing it. We doing it. Now I want you guys to do me a favor. Between 40 and 80, can you guys draw a line down the middle? We're gonna write the number 60. Don't worry, we're going somewhere with this. Now, can you do me a favor? Start at 35 and end at 60. Can you draw a big circle and fill it in? Yeah, just fill it in. Let's stay in the lines. I appreciate that. What we've done here today is we've looked at Alice's timeline of how much time she has left in her career. Look at all this space, all this time that has passed. How many of you want to retire at 60? 50, 40, 30, right? We all want to retire early. I like retiring at 60. Yeah, girl, you deserve it though. You know, you could retire this year for sure. This is it, guys. We have about 20 to 30% of our lives left to invest in our career. We have people, where's my goddaughter? These are my 2 goddaughters right here. Amanda's 17 years old, just graduated top 15 at Moreno Valley Higher. That one. Going to UCR, she came to me at her graduation and said, I'm gonna get my real estate license. 17 years old. For her, she's got 50% of her life left to live in her career. That's a long time. I ain't got so much time. There's gonna be some of us that are deeper and closer to 60, we only got 10 years. 10% left of our lives left to live in our career. And I want y'all to take the time, I appreciate you, we all good, thank you. Let's go, Alex, can we give it up? 16 years in the military, protecting and serving us. Come on, come on. And I need y'all right now. I need y'all to travel to this day, to the last day that you walk into your office. I need y'all to walk in. I need y'all to envision the shoes you're wearing. Right? For the guys, we're gonna be wearing comfy Asics. For her girls, you're probably gonna be wearing red bottom heels. Is that a thing? Right? What's that Yves Saint Laurent purse around yourself? I want you to envision that last day at your office. I want you to now take a step out of that office, and I want you to envision the car that you parked when you got to that parking lot. Y'all ready for this? I need you to imagine what the driveway looked like when you pulled it out of your garage. Now I need you to walk upstairs, because we all have a 3-story home in our retirement age. I need you to go into your master bedroom. I need you to open the sliding door. I need you to feel the breeze. Kind of chilly because we all live in La Jolla. You know what I'm saying? We all moved out of Murrieta. A little chilly out there. But I want you to feel what that looks like. I want you to lay in bed in silk sheets. They're so silky that you just slide off. You don't even need to hop out of bed. I want you to envision that last day of work. But I want you to think about that individual and what got them there. All those are the rewards for the hard work that you put in. And it's up to you to choose how you got there. We have a lot of paths in our industry. There's cold calling. Who lives to cold call? That's what I'm talking about. Ms. Shish, I knew that was going to be one. I knew Ms. Shish was going to cold call. There's door knocking. I ain't got the thighs for it. But I think you're all here to learn about social media, to learn about branding, to learn about how you can make your phones ring without ever having to have someone tell you to bleep off because they don't want to hear from you. You get to choose the path that you take to get to the end of your goals. I want to thank all of you because you reminded me of what my goals were. And I felt so much pressure to invest back in you guys and give you guys a vision, because the girls are going to give you their techniques on how they blew up their social media, how they became top 1% producers. And I had the privilege to tee it up to get you guys in the right mindset so that these girls who invested so much time into this project, who invested into you, can be maximized. And so thank all of you because you've inspired me and reminded me. I'm blessed to work for eMortgage Capital, who lets me be really weird on Instagram. And they also allow me to build my own brand within the company. And so as this came to light, I brought this to light. This is my official team name. We're the My Grate Mortgage Team, empowered by eMortgage Capital. And just like all of you invested in us with your time, we want to invest in you. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope that today serves as a benchmark and you anchor yourself in so that next year at Media to Millions, Part 2, you guys can come and say, it was at that event that my business life changed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. My name is Tony Pelayo.